this video, we're going to show demonstrations, 2 styles of exercise. One is static, where you hold the body basically still, and the other one is dynamic, where we move from one exercise to another. We'll go through all 4 pillars: breathing, balance, strength, and mobility. Let's start with the breath. If you like, find a chair and follow along. Let's do this breathing exercise by bringing one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Now, using the stomach muscles to press the belly out as you bring the air in through the nose, filling up the lungs and the belly. Pausing briefly at the top, and pressing the belly in, and releasing all of the breath out, pressing the belly against the back towards the spine. Bring the breath in, press the belly out. Inhale, expand the belly, and then exhale everything out, pressing the belly back towards the spine. Inhale, bring the breath in, press the belly out, and exhale all the breath out, bringing the belly in by way of the stomach muscles. Next, we're going to do some dynamic breathing. Again, follow along. We're using that same deep breath we just practiced, but we're going to add some movement to the body. Going to bring the hands onto the chair. We're going to drop the belly down. We press the muscles out. Inhale. Going to bring the muscles in, pressing the belly in, rounding the back as we exhale. Inhale. Press the belly out, the belly muscles. Inhale. And exhale, bring the belly in, rounding the back. Exhale. One more time, dropping the belly down as you press the muscles out. And exhale, bringing the belly in, rounding the back. Exhale. And again, pressing the belly out. Inhale. Exhale, bringing it in, rounding the back. Dropping down the belly, inhale. Bringing the belly in, rounding the back, exhale. And again, dropping the belly, pressing the muscles out, inhale. Exhale, bringing the belly in, rounding the back. Inhale, pressing the belly out. Exhale, bringing it in, releasing the breath. One more time. Inhale, pressing the belly out. Exhale, bringing it in, rounding the back. Let's move on to balance. We'll start with our static balance exercise. So we're going to push into our standing leg. I'm going to just lift the other leg off the floor and bring the foot onto the standing leg if you can. Have a chair nearby and bring it back on just to test yourself. And then release. And we're going to go to the other side. Just bring the chair around. Same thing on this side. Pressing into the standing leg. Other leg comes up. Foot on the standing leg if you can. And if you can let go of the chair, do that. Otherwise, just work. It's whatever your body is giving you at this time. Knowing that you will build strength over time. So our next exercise is dynamic balance, but it's also dynamic strength because we're moving the body off center. So we're going to bring the right leg up first onto the standing leg. Bring that leg back and around behind us. Cross the standing leg. Bring it all the way forward. And then we're going to bring it back. Again, bring it off center. And then the leg back onto the standing leg and release. Let's move the chair around in case you need the chair. And we'll go to the other side, bringing the left leg up. Bringing the leg forward, bring it back behind us, cross the leg. Bringing it back in front. Bringing it back. Bringing it onto the leg. And release. Static strength is next. We're going to give you two choices here. Some of you will prefer using the chair, and some of you will prefer going down onto the belly on the floor. So we have two different choices on which one you want to try for static strength. This is called forearm plank for strengthening the whole front body. So we're down on our forearms and we're lifting either one knee or both knees off of the floor. So you can take turns as you build the strength. Once you get up, make sure you breathe. The tendency is to hold the breath here. So you have to consciously make an effort to breathe. Now, if this doesn't work for you, try it in a chair. Just bring the hands on the chair and walk the feet back where you can still control everything. And see if you can feel the tightness in the whole front body. We also add heavy weights. And we do this in a very specialized way. This builds bone density and muscular strength. We work on the upper body, the mid body, and then the lower body. The next sample will be static mobility. Just kind of follow along. And what you'll find here, at first the muscles will be really tight, but over time they will start to loosen and you'll start to feel a letting go. So let's get into a little mobility. This is static mobility. You're going to bring the hands inside the leg, place the leg on top of the chair, and all we have to do is make sure that we're feeling some kind of stretch here. Over time we can bend at the elbows as we have what we call the stretch reflex in the muscle. And what it does, it contracts if it's being overstretched, just as a way of protecting itself. So we don't want to do too much too fast. We want to really learn to listen to our body and just take what the body is giving us. We also want to bring the breath into play as it sends a message to the muscles that they can relax and everything's going to be all right. Then our last exercise sample here is dynamic mobility, and it's just creating movement in the body. At the same time, we're trying to lengthen the muscles. Now here we add some dynamic movement to that same stretch. We're just adding a twist, and then a fold inside the leg. And what we're doing, again, we're creating this connection between muscle groups. Every movement in the body affects another part of the body. Make sure you breathe. The next area to address is percentages. What percentages of each do we need to practice in order to be effective? Certainly, if we lift heavy weights for 2 hours 3 times a week and do our stretch mobility exercises for 10 minutes, we're not going to benefit. So what we've done in this program is to lessen the time on the heavy weights, but still challenge the muscles to create the benefits. And then by adding the balance, mobility, and strength exercises, body exercises, we create an effective and optimum workout.